Hey, have you ever looked back on a relationship and thought, what was I thinking? That was a mistake that cost me years of my life. I get it. That regret when you realize you poured your heart into someone who wasn't worth it. It's a tough pill to swallow, but today we're talking about the 7 types of women that can leave you regretting ever falling in love. This isn't about bashing anyone. It's about protecting you, helping you spot the red flags early so you can avoid the heartbreak. Stick around to the end, because I'll share how to attract the right kind of love that builds you up instead of breaking you down. Let's dive in. The first type is the materialistic woman, or what some call the gold digger. She's not in it for you. She's in it for what you can provide. At first, it might feel flattering. She lights up when you buy her gifts or take her on fancy dates. But watch closely. Her affection fades when the spending stops. I knew a guy who drained his savings trying to keep her happy, only for her to leave when times got tough. If her love is tied to your wallet, it's not love. It's a transaction. And brother, you deserve better than being someone's ATM. The second type is the attention addict. Her real relationship isn't with you, it's with the spotlight. She craves likes, compliments, and constant validation from everyone, not just you. You'll feel like you're competing with the world, and no matter how much attention you give, it's never enough. I've seen guys exhaust themselves trying to be her everything, only to realize she was never fully yours. If she's always performing for an audience, she'll eventually find a bigger stage and leave you in the dust. The third type is the party girl. She's fun, exciting, and makes every night feel like an adventure. But that lifestyle doesn't build a future, it burns through it. She thrives on chaos, late nights, and new thrills, and when you try to settle down, she sees it as boring. A friend of mine dated one. He loved the energy at first, but soon he was up at 3 a.m. worrying where she was. If her priority is the party over your peace, you'll regret chasing that high when it crashes. The fourth type is the narcissist. Everything revolves around her needs, her stories, her drama. You're not a partner, you're a supporting character in her show. She'll charm you at first with confidence, but soon you'll notice she dismisses your feelings and twists things to make you the bad guy. I've watched good men lose their self-respect trying to please her, only to end up drained and doubting themselves. If she's always the center of the universe, there's no room for you in it. Fifth, the secretive one. She guards her phone like it's a national secret, flips the screen down and dodges questions about her day. Transparency? Not her thing. You'll feel that gut twist when she hides texts or suddenly gets defensive. I knew a guy who ignored the signs, convinced himself it was nothing, until he found out she was living a double life. Secrecy breeds betrayal, and if she's not open with you, she's not committed to you.
The sixth type is the one who's still tied to her past, especially her ex. She says they're just friends, but she runs to him during arguments or keeps old photos around. It's like you're competing with a ghost. A buddy of mine dealt with this. Every fight led to her texting her ex for advice. If she's not fully letting go of the past, she's not ready for a future with you, and you'll regret being her rebound. Finally, the seventh and most painful, the woman who doesn't truly love you. She might enjoy the companionship, the gifts, or the security, but deep down, it's not about you. She stays for the convenience, not the connection. You'll sense it in the lack of effort, the emotional distance, or how she outsources her feelings to others. I've seen men fight tooth and nail to win her over, only to realize it was a losing battle. If love isn't mutual and deep, it's just a setup for regret. Now, let's talk about why guys end up in these situations. Often, it's because we ignore our gut. You see the red flags, but tell yourself it's not that bad, or you can change her. I've been there, convincing myself that more effort would fix everything. But the truth is, you can't love someone into loving you back. Another mistake is losing yourself in the relationship. You start compromising your values, ditching friends, or abandoning hobbies just to keep her around. But that only makes you less attractive and more resentful. Fear of being alone is a big one too. You settle for toxic love because it's better than nothing, right? Wrong. I remember staying in a bad relationship longer than I should have, scared of starting over. But solitude taught me more about myself than any wrong partner ever could. And trying to fix her, that's a trap. You think your love will heal her issues, but it usually just drags you down with her. So how do you avoid these regrets and find real love? First, know your worth. Build a life you're proud of. Hit the gym. Pursue your passions. Surround yourself with good people. When you're solid on your own, you won't settle for less. I started focusing on my career and fitness after a bad breakup, and suddenly I attracted women who valued me for me. Second, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore red flags hoping they'll turn green. A guy I know walked away from a secretive girlfriend early on, and it saved him years of pain. Third, set boundaries from the start. Make it clear what you won't tolerate, whether it's secrecy, disrespect, or emotional games. Healthy women will respect that. The wrong ones will bail. Fourth, look for mutual effort. Love should be a two-way street. If she's investing in you as much as you are in her, that's a green light. I learned this the hard way. Now I only pursue relationships where actions match words. And fifth, embrace being single if needed. It's better to be alone and growing than in a regret-filled relationship. Shift your mindset. You're not chasing love, you're inviting it. Believe you're worthy of a partner who lifts you up. Rejection isn't a failure, it's redirection to something better. I've turned down wrong fits, and it led to real connections. Love isn't about finding someone to complete you, it's about sharing your completeness. It's time to take control. You deserve a love that doesn't leave scars. Start today. Reflect on past relationships, spot those patterns, and commit to better choices. Hit the gym, read a book on self-growth, or journal your goals. Every step builds the man who attracts the right woman. If this video resonates, like it and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Let's rise above regret and build lives we love. Take action now. Your best self is waiting. I believe in you.